Support WrestleTalk!
It's AEW Revolution predictions time. I'm Ollie Davis. This is Randy Andy Datson. There's El Fagador Laurie Blake. This is Lou Cohen. And much better than NXT when they used to do Revolution. Takeovers, bias much. We're going to go through the match card. If you want to participate against us in predictions, go over to Patreon, WrestleTalk's Patreon page, become a pledge hammer, and you can participate in Wrestle League against us. Who's number one at the moment, Andy?
It's Pete.
And then number two.
It's you.
Who's three-time champion, bitches?
Okay. We're going to start off with the bonus question, which is, will Matt Hardy appear in some way on the pay-per-view? Now, this is a curious one because, he's with WWE right now, but he's been written off TV by Randy Orton.
Twice.
With a steel chair.
So written off once then.
And his contract expires on this day when it takes place, February 29th. So from March 1st, he's free to work anywhere. Just like how Dean Ambrose waited until April 31st when the clock struck midnight. He put up that video announcing himself as John Moxley.
Now, so it's Matt Hardy going to release a video saying he's also John Moxley.
Mox Hoxley.
Now, AEW Revolution starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. That means it will have to be a 4-hour show to get to midnight. I do think there will be some kind of video tease from Evil Uno, and then the famous broken Matt Hardy laugh. So yes, I'm saying yes.
Is that it?
It is the famous. That's the famous. That's the one. That's the one.
I really don't want Matt Hardy to be the leader of the Dark Order or the Exalted One. I really, really don't. I think that it's... Well, I just don't think the characters work. Like, broken Matt Hardy and the Dark Order just do not, like, they don't mesh together.
Okay, it has to be obviously him.
Oh, we're changing the rules left, right, and centre here. Then, yes, I think you will be. Nice trousers, mate.
I'm Raven. Yes.
Can the camera see that part of you?
You have very light leg hair.
Or are you just saying you're Raven?
Actually, he's cutting off a lot of the blood flow to my leg.
I do not think he's going to appear.
Next is the superbly built Cody Rhodes versus MJF feud. This has been brewing since the last pay-per-view Full Gear, where MJF turned on Cody's dick. Just kicked him in the dick there. Cody's gone through Wardlow, he's gone through the 10 whippings, which got Luke very sexually aroused.
Booyah!
I'm going to go with MJF here, actually. I think Cody loves to lose. He loves to put over the new guys, and MJF losing in this scenario won't do good for anyone.
I'm going with what Ollie said because I haven't watched AEW and I don't know what an MJF is. But MJF, it sounds nice.
I'm also going to say MJF on this one for similar reasons to Ollie, because I think it's just a really cool story then for Cody to have gone through Wardlow cage, the whipping, and not having to touch MJF in the lead up to this match, only to then lose at the final hurdle, possibly by that diamond ring shenanigans. I think will be real good heel heat for MJF. And Cody doesn't lose anything either.
Except the match.
But he literally does.
Yeah, he literally does lose
He
one
has to
thing.
lose the match.
MJF is going to win the match.
Such insight.
Thank you, technical analysis.
And he's going to be watching that live. Jake Hager versus Dustin Rhodes. Jack Swagger versus Goldust. I love it. I love the build. I love these characters. I'm so into both guys. I am going to go with Jake Hager in this scenario because this is his actual first in-ring match. And AEW have unfortunately beaten a lot of people in their debut matches, particularly the big beefy guys. Jake Hager, he's in the inner circle. He's got to win this one, and hopefully he looks really good doing so.
I also think it's going to be Jake Hager for basically the exact same reasons. It can hopefully elevate Hager, I suppose. Elevate Hager.
Elevate!
That's a new Fozzy song coming out soon.
Elevate!
I think Jake Hager's going to win for similar reasons. It's his first match. I just hope he doesn't win with the Hager bomb because it's rubbish.
What was the question?
Hager versus Dustin.
Care more.
Hager. I don't have reasons. I just liked what everyone else said. I'd like to thank my mum and my dad and God for getting me here. It's honestly, it's a wonderful, emotional time. Thank you to the Academy, of course. Thank you to the Inner Circle for existing. Thank you to AEW for everything you do. There should be more people from minorities at the Oscars in general, and we should respect women. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what a day. What a day.
It's Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara. Battle of the little scamps. The little scampy people.
Flippy weeds.
I don't know who's going to win this one. I'm just going to go with who has the most momentum. It's got to be Darby Allin. His return pop last week was awesome. So, Allin.
I'm also going to go with Darby Allin because sexy emo goths.
My vote is for Alan from Derby. I'm not sure what kind of character he is. Can't even do it with a straight face. Darby Allin.
Because I'm last, I'm going to go for Sammy Guevara in the hope that he wins the match and I get a point and no one else does.
Oh, tactical.
He's a game player.
In what will probably be match of the night, Hangman Page and Kenny Omega, current AEW Tag Team Champions, versus the Young Bucks. It's going to be a super kick, lariat, V-trigger party. Again, for those of you dancing at home, super kick, lariat, V-trigger party. Huh, 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 huh.
What part of him does he slap when he V-triggers?
The other person.
Strong style, baby.
This is the best story in wrestling right now. Page and Omega's slow combustion, and the Bucks are sort of their foes. I don't know whether Omega and Page are gonna turn here. And the more I think about it, I say they retain. I'm gonna say Page and Omega retain. But the fact that it could go either way, and I'm into either direction, is a testament to this fantastic booking.
I feel like I am just Ollie's echo at the moment, but I also think of a retention, and I'm kind of hoping that the final moment of this match is all four of them coming together for one big hug, and they finally kiss and
they get down to it. Absolutely.
Dick sucking everywhere. It's a dick sucking party, is what we're going to go. Dick trigger.
That's what he's been slapping.
This match will be won by the tag champions,
Who are?
Kenny Omega and Adam Page. They will win, and then Adam Page will hit Kenny Omega with the belt, then leave his belt in the ring and go, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Oh. I think that's going to happen before the bell rings to end the match, and therefore the Bucks are going to win. Ooh. I've been Googling things.
And what will most likely close the show, because AEW do put their World Championship bouts at the end of the pay-per-view, Chris Jericho versus Jon Moxley.
WWE.
Yeah, it's another WWE match.
It's
It's
a heck
Dean
of an
Ambrose
NXT
versus Chris
card.
Jericho. No
It's a
Mitch
heck
the
of an
Plant
NXT
this time.
card.
Chris Jericho. I think Chris Jericho is going to retain. I don't know how they protect Moxley, though.
Why do you think Chris Jericho is going to retain?
Well, he is an enormous TV ratings draw. Segments with him in.
Hang on, just wait.
Jericho's a huge ratings draw, more so than Moxley. I think Jericho's got more mainstream recognition. It's too early to take the belt off of him. I know he's had it for about 7-8 months now, since last August, but he's one of the best things on the show, and the title makes his character so much better.
I also think Jericho is retaining. I think you build this up to All Out, where he loses the belt. To whom I don't know. I kind of hope it's Omega or Page.
I think Jericho is going to win. I think... Has anyone kicked out of a Judas elbow yet?
No. God, no. It's devastating.
Moxley will kick out of a Judas elbow. Moxley will return to WWE. Brad Shepard reported last year that he was going to return to at the Royal Rumble, and it's way overdue now, so he's going to return to WWE.
Jericho.
Well, that's all our AEW Revolution predictions. Let us know your predictions by commenting them in the comments down below. Also, give us a subscribe. And if you want to properly go against us in Wrestle League, head over to WrestleTalk's Patreon, become a pledge hammer there, and you can join in the most fierce, competitive sport.
The most what?
Fiercest conspiratist.
The most competitive. Can we put...
It's competitist.
Come on, guys, it's 4 p.m. I've had 8 drinks already. But yeah, do that. And also, click the videos that have just appeared on the screen to catch up with the latest awesome WrestleTalk things, like our Super Showdown predictions, if that hasn't already happened. And probably something again by Adam Blompier. I've been Ollie Davis. That's been Randy Andy Datson. Laurie is there too. I think it's Luke. It is Luke. I know this position.
I'm just doing the end of the Bucks Omega Page match. Just a little tease.
Creepy.
Join in, Laurie.
I don't know. I don't like it. It's for marks.
And that was predictions.